this video, I'm going to show you the rest of the second solo in the song Welcome to the Jungle by Guns N' Roses. So if you like this video, give me a like and subscribe to see more of these. Okay, so we're going to start from where we left off, which is... Alright, after that, what I do is I take my middle finger, put it on the 2nd fret of the G. Then I slide it up to the 4th fret of the G. And I pick down. And then I pick up on the open B. Slide down to the 2nd fret of the G, and then pick down, and then pick up the B open up. And then I go to the 1st fret of the G, pick down, and pick up on the open B. Then I pick down on the 4th fret of the D. I'm using my middle finger. And then I pick up on the open B again. It's just like the beginning part. And then I go... What I do there is I do a little half bend on the 2nd fret of the D. 2nd fret of the D. And once I do that half bend, I pick up on the open B. And then I go back down. I pick down on the 2nd fret of the D again. And then I pick the open D. I pick down on the open D. And then I hammer on to the 1st fret of the D. So that's that first part. Next part is I take my ring finger and I bend the 15th fret of the B, a whole step. And what I learned from this is that Slash, on this one at least, he doesn't do a vibrato on the bend. He keeps the bend straight when he comes down. When he comes down from the bend and he's just picking the 12th or the 15th fret of the B, that's when he does the vibrato. All right, then you go to the 14th fret of the G and do the same thing. All right, and so now for the fun part. Next part is I use my ring finger to start off on the bent 14th fret of the G. So then I pull off with my pointer finger to the 12th fret of the G. My ring finger lands on the 14th fret of the D. And then what I do is I use my middle finger on the 12th fret of the D. And I slide it from the 12th fret of the D to the 14th fret of the D. I use my middle finger on the right hand, pick up on the B string, and my ring finger on the left hand is is over the 14th fret of the B. So and when you do it, you leave the 14th fret of the D ringing with the 14th fret of the B. And then you slide the whole thing down 2 frets. So the whole thing is... And you know what? I'm not sure if he's even using his finger. I'm doing a hybrid picking thing. He might just use his pick, but you can just do the same thing. Just pick up on the 14th fret of the B. And then slide it down. That's either one of those. I do it with the hybrid picking. And then finally he goes... And all that is I take my ring finger and I land on the 6th fret of the G, and I pull down or push up, whatever you want to do. I bend it half a step. Then I pull off to the 4th fret of the G. Then I go to the 6th fret of the D, bend a half step. And then land on the 4th fret of the D. Then I go to the 4th fret of the A, and I pick that half down. And I hit up with the 4th on my pointer finger on the 2nd fret of the A. And then I bend the 4th fret of the E to the open E. And I land on the 2nd fret of the E. All right, so the whole thing slowly. And that is it. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give me a like and subscribe to see more.